guys, this one's my favorite alternative. Oh, no, this one's my favorite alternative. Hey everyone, it's your girl Lady Vintage Bags here, and I know, just like me, you guys are swooning over the hot new release Louis Vuitton Speedy B20 in the damier band. But guys, it's priced at a whopping $2,030 US. Now that's a lot of dollars for a little bit of bag. But no fear ladies, I've got 5 cheaper Louis Vuitton alternatives to show you, and we've got a mix of vintage, pre-love and brand new. Now guys, you know how much I love to go into detail in these comparison videos. So not only am I going to show you the alternative, we're going to compare prices of the bags so you can see how much you can save. We'll compare mod shots so you can see what the bags look like side by side on the body. Then we're going to compare pictures of the bags side by side from different angles and comparison of the dimensions so you can see just how similar they really are. Okay guys, so let's get into bag number 1. This is the Ribera Mini. So guys, I've been wishing for this bag for over a year now, and I actually featured this bag in my top Louis Vuitton iconic handbag videos, which I'll link up above and in the description box down below. So you can still find this bag on the pre-love market for under $1,200. So that's a savings of over $800 or 40% off. Now you can't always find this with the original strap, but you can just add your own strap onto it, so it's kind of much of a muchness. Okay, let's look at mod shots. Both bags are gorgeous. You can see just how comparable they are in shape, size and vibe. They look great crossbody and they look great handheld. Now if we compare the bags side by side, this is what they look like from the front. So you can see they both have a double zip along the top. And I love how the Speedy B has a zipper that extends down the side of the bag, giving you a bigger opening compared to the other Speedy sizes. So it was definitely a win when it came to the Speedy B20. But you can see actually the Ribera zipper goes even further down the side than the Speedy B20, making that one even easier again to get your things in and out. So here they are from the side. So you can see the zipper going all the way down the side there, like we were just talking about. And here they are from the bottom. So you can see they both have a canvas bottom, no feet. And the interior, both have a red interior. So let's check out the dimensions. So here are the dimensions on the screen, side by side of both bags. But just to give you a quick summary, the Ribera Mini is a smidge bigger overall compared to the Speedy B20 in terms of length, width and height. Now the Ribera Mini has taller top handles as well. Now this can be an advantage if you're the type of person that loves to wear your handbags on the crook of the arm, because it'll be easier to slide it on and off your arm. Okay guys, tell me your choice. Would you pick the Speedy B20 or the Ribera Mini? Comment your answer down below. Now, if you're loving this idea of vintage Louis Vuitton alternatives to Louis Vuitton's popular and hottest bags, I've actually made a ton of these videos. I've made it for classic bags like the Speedy, the Neverfull, the Alma, and I've even made it for hot new release bags like the Ellipse bag and the Tilted bag. And I'm gonna link all those videos here for you and in the description box down below, and you can check out all those alternatives if that's your vibe. Okay, so bag number 2. This is called the Sarria Mini. Now previously the Ribera Mini was my favorite alternative until I discovered the Sarria Mini. Guys, the mod shot I saw of this completely changed my decision and made me put this bag at the top of my favorite list. So guys, this bag can still be found on the pre-love market for under $900. So that's a savings of over $1,100 or 55% off. Okay, let's check out the mod shots. This was the mod shot that made me put this bag at the top of my favorite list for the alternative. She looks gorgeous with her Sarria Mini. Even though she's in a clubbing outfit, the Sarria Mini still goes. Even though it's like a boxy ladylike bag, it still goes with this hot outfit in the club. For me, it's just, oh, it's my vibe. And this is what the bag looks like handheld. For me, it's doing it both ways. And also shout out to Hello Catwalk City for doing these modeling shots from her videos and Instagram, because that's really helped in my video today here. And I'll link her down in the description box down below if you want to check out her channel. Okay, so let's compare pictures of the bags side by side. So here we are from the front view. You can see that both bags have a double zip along the top. This is what it looks like from the side. So similar to the Ribera Mini, the Sarria Mini also has a zipper that goes down further along the sides compared to the Speedy B. So in terms of ease of accessibility and opening the bag really wide, the Ribera Mini and Sarria Mini would win over the Speedy B20. Here it is from the bottom view. So the Sarria Mini does have a leather bottom compared to the canvas bottom on the Speedy B20. And here's the interior. They both have a red interior. So let's compare the dimensions. I've got the dimensions on the screen here for you, but just to summarize, the Sarria Mini is a smidge bigger overall in terms of length and height, especially since it's more of like a square boxy shape, but it actually is a little bit skinnier than the Speedy B20. Okay guys, so cast your votes. Are you team Speedy B20 or are you team Sarria Mini? Comment down below. Okay, bag number 3. This is called the Spontini. Now this is a very special bag. The Spontini is a vintage bag that was mostly produced in the monogram canvas. However, some clients were able to special order it in the damier ebene. Hence it's a very special bag because it's much rarer in the damier ebene. If you really love the vibe of this bag and you are into monogram, you might want to check out the monogram version too, because that's quite cheaper compared to this damier ebene version. Now because this damier ebene version is special order, it is a bit more expensive in the pre-love market because of its rarity. So you can still find it for under $1,500, but that is a little bit more expensive than the other options I'm showing you today. So you are still getting a savings of over $500 or just under 25% off. Okay, so let's check out some mod shots. Now it was actually really hard to find mod shots of the Spontini and the damier ebene because it's so rare, but I found one of it as a shoulder bag. So you can see that it is a little bit more boxy, a bit more ladylike compared to the Speedy B, but they both look great. And here it is as a handheld crook of the arm in the monogram version. Now both these bags are stinking cute, no one can deny that. So let's take a look at pictures of the bags side by side. So here they are from the front. So the most obvious difference you can see is the style of the handle. They do have very different styles. The Spontini has a handle that's kind of similar to what you'd find on the Neverfull as compared to the one on the Speedy B20. Now both bags do have a double zip along the top, and here it is on the side. So just like the other bags before this, the Spontini has a zipper that extends very far down the sides, meaning you can open the bag quite wide and it'll be easier to get the things in and out of the bag. Here are both bags from the bottom, so they both have a canvas bottom, and here it is from the interior. Now you can see the Spontini actually has an interior made of a different material. This is like that wipeable material you'll find in Louis Vuitton cosmetic bags. And I think that this was initially designed to be carrying things like cosmetics, because you can see these elastic loops that look like they're meant to be holding makeup brushes. Okay, so let's compare the dimensions. So here are the dimensions of both on the screen, but just to summarize, the Spontini is a smidge longer than the Speedy B20, but it is much taller because of its square shape. However, it is still a bit skinnier than the Speedy B20. Okay guys, so cast your votes. Are you team Speedy B20 or are you team Spontini? And if you like the Spontini, tell me in the comment section down below, do you like the monogram version or the special order damier ebene? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Hey everyone, it's your girl Lady Vintage Bags, and I love vintage designer handbags, and I'm here to show you that you can not only own but even collect gorgeous designer handbags just on a budget by buying vintage. So if you like pre-loved vintage or affordable designer handbags, then hit subscribe and stick around because I'm your girl. Okay, now back to the video. Okay, so bag number 4. This is called the Brera bag, and you can still find this bag on the pre-love market for under $700. So that's a savings of over $1,300 or 65% off. Let's take a look at the mod shots. It does have more of a ladylike handheld look with that boxy shape. So here are the bags side by side. So here it is from the front. So you can see they both have a double zip design along the top, but you can also see the Brera bag has leather along the top and the sides. So here it is from the side. So you can see, just like the bags before it, the Brera zipper extends far down the sides compared to the Speedy B20, meaning it'll be easier to open the mouth of the bag widely and get your things in and out easier. Here it is from the bottom. So they both have canvas bottoms with no feet. And here it is from the interior. So they both have red interiors. The Brera does have a zippered inner compartment, whereas the Speedy B20 has a slip inner compartment. Okay, so let's take a look at the dimensions. So the Brera is the biggest out of all the alternative bags I'm going to show today. So even though it is longer and taller than the Speedy B20, especially because it's got a square boxy shape, it still also happens to be a bit thinner. So I thought that was surprising given that it is bigger. Okay guys, so cast your votes down below. Team Speedy B20 or Team Brera? I want to hear your thoughts. Lucky last guys, so she needs no introduction. Bag number 5. This is the Louis Vuitton Alma BB. Guys, you can just buy her brand new from the store. There's no need to go pre-loved if you don't want to, but if you do want to get it a bit cheaper, you can. So she is still priced at $1,760 US on the Louis Vuitton website, making her just a smidge cheaper than the Speedy B20. You're saving about $230 or about 13% off. So just a little bit tiny cheaper. Okay, so here are the mod shots. Now guys, everyone loves the Alma BB. That's why it's a permanent line. It's a fan favorite. And here's the two bags side by side being held by Marquita LV. And I'm going to link her video down below so you can see the comparison video she made. Okay, so let's look at the bags side by side. So here's the front. So you got double zip design along the top, just like all the other bags in today's video. And the Alma also comes with a key belt, which the Speedy B doesn't look like it comes with one. Here they are from the side. So just like all the previous bags, the Alma BB zipper extends further down the sides compared to the Speedy B20, meaning you can get a wider mouth opening and easier to get your things in and out. Here it is from the bottom. So the Alma, I do love the bottom because it's leather with feet. Guys, I love feet on the bottom of bags. That's a clear winner for me in terms of the bottom. And here's the interior. So they both have a red interior. Now let's check out the dimensions. So I've got the dimensions on the screen for you, but just to summarize, so you got the Alma BB, which is a little bit longer and taller compared to the Speedy B20, but it's not as obvious because it's got a dome shape rather than a boxy square shape, but it's still skinnier than the Speedy B20. Okay guys, so cast your final votes. Team Speedy B20 or Team Alma? And I want to hear your final thoughts down below. Out of all those 5 bags, which one would you pick as your favorite alternative? For me, it was the Ribera Mini until I met the Sarria Mini, and then the Sarria Mini is now my favorite. Give me your thoughts in the description box down below, guys. Bye!